And back to the ring, and Jim, boy, we have got a ring full. Here we are ready to go with six-man action. In one corner, we got Sting, we got Ron Simmons, and we got Dr. Death Steve Williams. That's just in one corner, Jim. Look across the way.
I'll tell you something. There's some serious beef in the ring here. With Sting, Simmons, and Dr. Death, and Ron Simmons and Chon Torres starting it out for their respective teams. And talking about the Warlord, the Barbarian, how strong they are, I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that they are awesomely strong. And they could really, I think, test the strength of the Road Warriors. They're in that league.
Absolutely. The Barbarian, they could do it. I agree with you, Jim.
Paul Jones has certainly got on prime. Look at this group here. That's Bob War being worked over by the Stinger.
And he got an elbow right square in the mouth when he came off of the ropes, and he had a full head of steam off of the ropes, and he meets that turnbuckle head on. Now we're going to get a switch. Here comes Terry Hayes in. Boy, Sting's just going to manhandle him.
Sting manhandling, and then you talk about somebody that can manhandle a person. Dr. Death Steve Williams in there. And Terry Hayes tried a right hand that didn't get anywhere. Dr. Death headbutted him to the ground in a right hand. Williams is an animal, boy. Look at this.
Williams. He's got him pressed high in the air over his head. Throws him to the mat.
Dr. Death Steve Williams and Ron Simmons, both their alma maters going to major bowl games, and these guys played against each other in an Orange Bowl. Oh, good God!
Heavens! I have never seen a fiercer blow than Hayes just caught.
Bobby Bowden and Barry Switzer like what they saw, I'm sure. Terry Hayes wasn't too excited about it. Oh, great belly-to-belly suplex. Ron Simmons is, I tell you what, he can hunt with the big dogs anytime.
There's no doubt about that one. And I don't see how Terry Hayes, I just say he's going to be able to move. He's going to have help to get out of bed tomorrow after what he's taken.
We may never see him again. He needs a trip to the chiropractor.
Wow.
And now a big man's in there, Bob War. He's got to be in the 300-pound range.
Look at Sting.
Muscling right up.
That shows you what the men are made of when you can handle them like that.
Sting gets such height with that elbow. Look at this maneuver. He's above the top rope when he came down, Bob.
Just stopped, backed away. Got War by the hair, takes him back to the corner. Here's the big man now.
This is what's so exciting about the National Wrestling Alliance. Young stallions like Sting and Simmons and the Doctor. Well, Terry Hayes is coming back.
He didn't get enough, evidently.
Well, I think he may be a little bit numb. Dr. Death with that inverted atomic drop. And now the Doctor. Snap suplex. Dr. Death, an international star. And he just snap suplexed. He says, Hayes, why don't you get out of here before we break you in half?
And he sent him to the corner and said, send me the big man. And here comes Chon Torres in.
Now, him and Dr. Death are about the same, about the same size, Bob.
Yeah.
Dr. Death pulling Torres up by the hair, and now Doc just sends him right back into the corner. They look like large ping pong balls been volleyed across the net.
And we get switches again. Here's Bob War now and Sting. And Sting back to the corner. He could be in trouble over there.
I don't think so, Bob. I don't think these guys, Sting and Doc and Simmons, are on a different level. You got to give Hayes and War and Torres credit for signing the contract. Look at this. Great move. Boy, there's some teamwork here.
Williams just caught him in the air.
Gosh.
What a slam.
Oh.
Lord. See how the guys in one piece.
Look at, and Big Ron's on the second rope. This ain't going to feel too good.
Again, almost out of the ring. 2, 3. Wow.
Well, we got to look at this one again, Bob.
Oh, man.
We've seen three of the youngest stars and three of the youngest stallions in the sport